WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Resonance Rises. So, as you know, I have quite a bit of liquid experience in here. Not much, just 274 buckets worth. No big deal. Now that I think of it, no, too much thinking. So, while this stuff starts, accumulating, and while hopefully these guys aren't total morons, you should be better than that. I saw him actually standing here, facing the pipe, trying to go through it, which frankly I don't think is exactly the best way to conduct business. So what I'm thinking we're going to want to do is, well, this is my planning for each and every single floor on this. I want every single floor to be individually stylized. So stylized in the sense that each floor has an intended function. I'm going to want this function to look like the experience generation room, which will have that huge tank. And I'm thinking over there we're going to have our glowing medallion factory, as well as our lovely little, both are, yeah, the imprinter gives the glowing medallions, but we also want the LXP combiner to be over there as well so that we can manually add books. I don't think we're at any sort of capacity to automate the production of books. In fact, we're going to need some leather for that, and that is, I've got a few ideas for that, and I'm thinking we're going to want to utilize our wheat production that we currently have on standby. There's also another block we're definitely going to want to go into, or at least set up so that we can go into it a bit more, but that is going to come at a much later point. First of all, we're going to need to get the production for the LXP. Now, I made these walls. These walls are actually 3 thick, and as you know, this part is the 4-corner chunk boundary, so we're able to put tubes or conduits or whatever the heck you want to call them down this way. So, to be able to utilize that, however, we're going to need to have a wall there, and the wall is going to have to be like, say, so. But that wall is going to have to be added later, and I think we're going to have the machines recessed anyways. Do we want them recessed for this? I don't know. This is recessed slightly. That's not recessed. I'm going to go with a no recess policy on this because, frankly, the kids do not need any fun time because, whatever. Don't like the kids. Okay, so let's demolish our tank temporarily. And we're going to want that, and guess we cannot really... Can we do there? Might as well. And then we're also going to put this little thing here and put valves here. And now we should be able to open it up. That's great and dandy. And now let's put some redneck cables here. The redneck cables will be controlling all the operations, and I'm thinking, well, we'll want to set the lever later, and we're going to need the machines here. So LXP combiner, I'm going to put over here. Yeah, over here so that we have a bit more room for the LXP imprinter. We're probably going to change it later anyway, so it's not like it totally matters the placement currently, but I just want to make sure that we got some form of, non-anonymity. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so plonk, 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 and kerplonk, and this is going to be hidden behind an inconspicuous wall, and probably going to need to change the architecture of it later, but that is something that will definitely need to come, well, later. And now that I think of it, we might as well get that out of the way for now so that we can put some redneck cables here, and we'll put a lever here. We'll put the lever over here instead. Or rather, the lever will stay in the same place. This will move here. This, my friends, will have to move over here. And I'm thinking we'll want to have it in such a way that it's like this. That's probably the best place for it. I'm not entirely sure. This stuff I'm kind of planning as I'm going. But I think that will be good. Hide this up. And if we hide this up and this up, we can put a lever there. Which, unfortunately, we are conspicuous. Please be a recipe. No, there is not. That's unfortunate. And I just want an iron lever just because. And that's not going to be useful. Ha! Look at here. Inconspicuous rock. Now I'm wondering why it carved out this huge piece of real estate. There's no real reason for it to have done so, but frankly it doesn't really matter. Okay, so one lever if you please. Thank you, my good sir. And for this color, lime, I think. Though, does that look enough like LXP? Not really. It's not like we can put any correlation to it anyways. So, dang it, I passed it. Okay, there we go. Now, I could put it on the bottom, though I'm not going to right now. Just because. And let's raise this to the highest level that we can, because why not? It's probably for the best. And did I test this with a hopper earlier? I'm pretty sure that I did. So I'm going to not even bother trying the hopper approach, but we're going to go with this approach right here. Well, pretty much the exact same approach we used before, so it's nothing new. And where the heck did my wooden pipe go? I'm pretty sure I had a wooden pipe just for this occasion because I planned ahead for once. As if. Going to have to waste resources. Okay, I'm just going to check because sometimes I do this. Is there any wooden pipes in here? No? Good. Let's make that. And actually put that there. So engine here instead. And because I couldn't see it for a second. And how are we going to want the lever? The lever we'll want to hide also in the wall. But we're going to want to hide it in, and that would be very conspicuous. In an inconspicuous way, such that it's like here, and once again, we're going to need to get a bit of rock. Hiya! You know what? I might as well have 3 extra levers. Well, 2 extra levers as soon as I finish this. But, you know what would be bad? If I didn't have this ready, unadulterated thing over there. Now, what I'm wondering is, are we able to craft the barley? Because I probably want to. No, we cannot. Though there's this astral barrier, which I might want to set up around my shop, though I'm not too versed in all that, so I guess there's no point currently. Think about that. Okay, let's hide ye from existence. And we're just going to probably, eventually I'll want a facade there so that we can't really see all of the inner workings, but for now I think a simple chest instead of the facade will do. Blonk. That works. That definitely works. And all we're going to need to do is add, for now, this hopper. Hopper! Get hoppin'! And probably just for added security would be to get this wall there so that it looks a bit more professional and wasn't assembled by a preschooler. Nothing wrong with preschoolers, it's just that they're notoriously bad, especially when they're eating crayons instead of doing their designated task. I don't think it really works out. So here we go. The reason we have 4 is because it's going to be a lot faster at imparting the experience. So if we go, should be a bit faster than before. So what I've noticed with LXP machines is that they have a set rate that they, well, export the... For instance, let's give the example. The LXP machine over there, the collector or whatever it is, the transmogrifier or the miniature TARDIS over there, what it does is it sucks up all the experience and it shoves it directly into a tank. You probably saw with the previous attempt of a build that last time really what it did was that it went directly into the liquiduct and it wasn't very fast. That's because liquiducts have set speeds that it can actually put anything in. And what I'm thinking, oh, it's actually going very fast. What I'm thinking is that it's possible that that set speed, well, let's go into oh, my hunger just dropped. Let's go into a more sciencey example. So, for instance, basically there's maximum amount of liquid that can be shoved into the pipe, but it's also limited on the particular, well, the export of the liquid and the import of the liquid. So if the export of the liquid is the bottleneck, add more things that will allow it to export. If the input is, well, you're out of luck. But if the tube is also, what you could do is you could just put it next to it and it'll be all happy-go-lucky. However, in this case, that's not really possible because it's a mini pants and doesn't allow us to output directly from the tank into the LXP machines, which is unfortunate. I love to have some sort of tank gauge or whatever it is, the valve block that not on a red, well, maybe on a redstone signal. On a redstone signal or not on a redstone signal, it just constantly outputs to whatever it is connected to. Doesn't matter if it's a tube or anything else because I don't, unless one of these machines had some sort of constant draw capabilities. But considering that it's just a simple machine, I doubt it has any of those. So for once, we're now out of LXP. So it's going to go lower and lower until we hit rock bottom. But what I'm going to do is create some more medallions, get a bit more experience. Thy bees, my friend, thy bees. And then take some of the seeds that we have, make some more apiaries. Then when I get maybe 20 or so, we'll actually start automating the apiary production. Actually, let's stop at 15. So I was working quite heavily on getting my enchantments via the liquid experience. I was just sitting AFK, etc., etc., making sure that everything was good. Though it seems everything is good. I got 3 rocky bees currently that are in development, though it doesn't seem like everything's exactly a-okay. Let's just say I got a lot of candidate bees for complete and utter annihilation. Wahaha! Anyways, let's go over here and combine this one, my Uber book. It has looting 3, sharpness 5, knockback 2, fire aspect 2, unbreaking 3, and punch 1. Eventually the punch will be taken away. And I'm going to add, which one is it? Fire aspect 2 for 1. Oh my god, that's a lot. This one needs 42 and 203 buckets. That's easy enough to do. That's going to take a bloody long time. So while that magnificence is currently in its craftability, let's go out here, and get our Sword of the Condor from here because, dang, it is very, very, very low in durability. It's at, almost 3,000 durability taken off. So what we're going to want to do is rename this into something a little wordy. I hope I'm spelling that right. And I am. So this is going to be Icarus's Folly. Pretty much Icarus's Folly was not having one of these. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. We're going to need to eventually repair it, however, so that's going to take a bit. So we got quite a bit of liquid experience going and brewing and etc. Hopefully this isn't going to take too long. I'm going to also want to see if there's a fire aspect level 3, so I'll want to add that to it. And I might, as soon as I'm finished putting this stuff on my sword, see if I can put Smite 5 on it. It's not likely that I'll be able to. Let's see, Repair 2, Looting 3, Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Fire Aspect 2, Unbreaking 3. Haha! 51 buckets? Sorry, 351. I'm gonna stay in this cry box and just wait for this to finish. As you see, I have 15 apiaries. Yeah, that's 15 apiaries. What the 51 levels. Oh my gosh, that is going to take so long. Let's see. Which of these bees are pretty much non... here we go. This one is having a bit of problems because it's a problem child. I don't know why it's like that, but oh well. Oops, let's not use that. Pick up the dirt. And it's not exactly the most handy of breeding areas, seeing as I have to move the dirt block. It's not in a very good location. But there we go. Okay, so it seems like that is almost the last one that needs breeding up. Pretty much what I was doing was I just threw the princesses and drones, etc., rather the princesses, into here and wait for it to just go basically like those hyper, not really breeders, but whatever they're called. I just let them sit and stew and think about how idiotic they are for being bees. You know, it's entirely their fault for being bees. Be the better bee. Anyways, I'm going to wait for this and then add it to Icarus's Folly. It's probably going to require 60 levels or something, and then we'll see how well it goes when we add Smite. Okay, so we have the repair, but I managed to get another repair book because I heard repair 3 is the highest repair level. So I will be creating that. That's going to require 50 levels for that. But then we're also going to need to add it to our actual sword. We haven't actually used this on our actual sword. Imagine that. This is probably going to completely drain the local aura. So what I'm going to do, when I add it to the sword, I'm going to put it in my backpack. I can probably create a backpack actually. Fly out to some far off area that I know no one has explored, and then just let it soak up the Vs in that area so I don't really drain the area in here. That might be what we need to do before we get more serious in Thaumcraft. Well, so much for repair 3 being the highest. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's see. Icarus's Folly, 39 levels. It'd be lovely if I could drain medallions into here. That would be very... that sucks. That sucks. Velotix, no! No! That is a hole. Ah ha ha! Icarus's Folly is complete. And are you repairing, or does it need to be in my bar? Let's see, it is repairing while it's in my bar. However, when it's in here, it's not. So that's not too bad, though I should go to a very, very, very far away area so that I'll be able to, well enough, just going, meh, repair, requiring this, oh well, or is it vis, vice, visceral, visilicious, vistitude, and I have no idea where I am. Let's fall down. Okay, so I'm just gonna go out, oh sheep, I'm gonna go out, go explore a bit, go repair my weapon, then I'll be back once I get it fully repaired. Then we might see if we can somehow stick a smite on it, though I doubt, seeing as, well, I doubt it interferes with the vanilla enchanting. That being said, I know that you can, with MBT edit, put smite and sharpness on the same sword, though I don't think it's really useful to even attempt to do that right now. Okay, this seems far enough. Repair! Imbued bow. That's not a nice thing. That's not even good. And this fuse wood doesn't really seem that strong. I thought fuse wood was a lot stronger than that. However, that might just be my imagination. Now, what I'm trying to get is some good things here. Imbued bow is good. These power and imbued weapon is not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get a nice little unbreaking, but unfortunately unbreaking has been a little difficult for me to get for some odd reason. I'm not entirely sure what the reasoning is for that, but oh well. You may notice that my fancy pants are currently off. I'm having them recharge in one of here. One of here. Yes, one of here. I'm gonna might as well get them at full charge. But, guess there's not much point currently at having them full charge because, come on, half full, I'm never ever going to use that to its full extreme. But it's nice to have it full just because. Now, I did find, I'll leave that for later. Okay, what was I looking for? Yes, I was looking for clay because I must have it somewhere. Clay. Clay, one moment. Okay, this time, for sure, I think I have everything. I managed to do a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of just, random trolling around, lol lol lol, and managed to get some TNT out of a bunch of dimensional dungeons. And what was I looking for? Modus, so that is rubber. Might as well check here if the rubber's here. That is rubber wood. Doubt you have enough of what I need. I know I put you somewhere. Ah, yes, my rubber bars are in here. Just in case I want to be squeaky clean or something like that. Haha. Okay, no longer need that. And we'll just throw these into you. Get all that. I guess we're going to need this because actually we're going to need it in here. So what we're going to work on is a clay golem. Haha! And I don't think we need to have an intelligence upgrade, so we're not going to bother with that. Probably later on we'll check if we need an intelligence upgrade, but here we are. Basic animation core. Let's check our Thumbonomicon for a clay golem, which requires bricks. You lied to me. You were called a clay golem, yet you're using bricks? That's just not cool. That's not cool, man. That is definitely not cool. There we go. It's like a wimpy little arm right there. Okay, so we're going to need Victus and the soulbound death, destruction, and mayhem that we're going to need from that. And I don't think we have much of the Victus. Are we going to need to? Yes, we are. Let's skip ahead a little to a time where I'm actually prepared. So we got our nice little soul sand, and my diamond helmet has managed to go and pull a poof. So let's get this. 2 of these, that should be enough. And hey, stupid animus, stupid animus. Animus, you stupid. You're so stupid. Clay golem get. And let's see, where is everything else? I think the remainder of my stuff is still over here, so I might as well... yeah, it's not that much seed oil, so I suppose... you know what? Whatever. Let's get that, and let's get our energy cube of goodness out of here as well. That'll tide us over for a bit while we work on our base energy at a later point. And to stop that, at a later point in time, once we get huge tanks, probably steel tanks. I'd love steel tanks. Now, something I forgot is that this is kind of necessary if I'm going to use the electric upgrade. Thank you. Right click. Right click. I'm going to have to manually add the energy later. Okay, so let's see. We got the clay golem, and we got some redstone energy. We also have energy conduits, but what the heck am I going to do with these? What I'm thinking of doing is automatically taking some seeds that I'm getting from the seed collection, and then using those to hopefully automate my seed oil production. It should be an easy enough automation, I'm pretty dang sure. But, we should show the new base. This is a new atrium that I designed, and it is quite interesting. So what I'm trying to give with this is that this is obviously supported by columns, but I'm giving the impression that it's supported by the 4 columns of the elements. Here we got gaseous glowstone representing the air. We got some lava for fire. We got earth, and this is actually molten some sort of metal. And here we have water. I'm going to sort some stuff out, say hi to a few people, then I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. let's actually get moving. So for this, we will need something called a marker, which is just simply some, huh. I thought I picked up, nah, that can't be, that can't be. Where are you, sheepy? Sheepy! There we go, we actually got wool. And some very disgusting looking lamb chops. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that for now, especially since Sice is on here. Yeah, maybe I won't. So anyways, let's actually make that nice little marker block this time. Are we allowed? Yes, we are. White marker. So we're going to need to put this under here. I think would be a good idea. Hey, I didn't want you to steal that, but oh well, go ahead. Go right ahead. It's just gonna end up in my inventory anyways because it's now gonna get pushed into my face. Face. Okay, so now with that, let's see. How are we gonna have this smartly? We're gonna have the squeezer here. The energy will be there, and we'll have the tube go here. Yeah, that'll be good. Can you stop stealing my stuff? Good Lord Golem. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where are, yes, conduits. And someone has notified that I am not the king of levers because Direwolf20 is the king of levers. By the way, I am open to any and pretty much all comments. I've said that many times before, I am sure. If I haven't, I might as well say it. I'm open to many and all comments. But one comment that I don't really like is comparing me to any YouTuber negatively, usually negatively. If you compare me to a YouTuber negatively without saying, like, constructive criticism or something like that, I'm obviously going to react unfavorably. So, doing something like that is a little annoying. What are the best words to describe it? When you say that I can't be something or have some sort of title because some other person has that title, sure, you can notify me that. However, if you just say, and I think I can say this correctly while allowing myself quotes, Way, you can't be, you're not king of levers, Direwolf20 is, with a bunch of periods at the end, not cool. It's not cool, it doesn't make me happy, it doesn't make me anything, except, frankly, it's kind of rude if you go like that. Anyways, enough ranting. So, what we're going to do is put the clay golem worker and put him here. And this clay golem will actually, let's move you, put this on our bar. I'm going to move you to the top. And I want this guy to get seeds from here. And it should be an easy enough thing to do. Don't you dare steal my seeds. It should be an easy enough thing to do, just having seeds there. And it should be any color, and we don't want precise amount, we want a amount. So it should easily just take all the seeds from here, put it in uncomplicatedly, and just pick up, throw, pick up, throw, pick up, throw, pick up, throw, pick up, throw. Yay! Okay, so, and all the seed oil should make its way in here, and all we need to do is just put the nice fancy little recipe in here. Then we'll be able to get the nice lovely casings. And we have a good supply of energy right now since we still have that oil going. Okay, now he's just going to be there, and that'll be good. My word! My bloody word, you are a retard. You are a bloody retard. A good thing I don't need to put anything in here because, frankly, that's kind of funny. Actually, that is funny. A plus buddy. He's filled this completely with seeds. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A plus. You're such a retard. Okay, so we got seed things going. We can later on maybe have some other method that we can. Ooh, completely golem automatic processing line. That might work. I'll have to think about that. Maybe for this floor only, since we already did. Since we did golems there, I thought it would just be fitting to have golems there. Just because, just watching the little buggers. Ah, you're so cute. Yes, you are. You silly little red, silly little red guy. You're so cute. And he is hurt. Um, yeah, automatic healing. Now, obviously, the texture is a bit bugged. Not too sure what the reasoning for that. He looks sad. Okay, so now there was something added to Tinker's construct that I managed to find. It is called the miniature red heart. And it is, as I said before, part of Tinker's construct, rather. And I'm going to go and show how we can make use of it. It's going to need some diamonds. It's also going to need a necrotic bone, which I have, an apple, the miniature heart, and one other thing, which if we bring it up here, maybe up here? Where is it? Okay, let's just check the uses of the miniature red heart. It needs an empty canister, which needs aluminum. Okay. That I didn't expect. That actually makes kind of sense. Huh. Is there any other way to make aluminum like that? No? Okay, so I'm going to need to gather my aluminum ore and throw that in, but it's quite interesting. So I'll just do time skip, and then we'll be able to see what it is. Okay, here we go. I borrowed this cast from Corjante, so I had to, for some reason I didn't have the ingot cast. I guess it got disappearified, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll return this after I'm finished. However, let's actually finish this. And now that we have the 4 aluminum, we can make an empty canister, but we also need to make another expensive thing, which is the jeweled apple. I think it's slightly different from a regular like enchanted apple, but what it does is that it adds a minute of resistance, fire resistance, and maybe regeneration. I only ate one in a test world, so I don't remember everything. Anyway, so this, and this makes a heart canister, and it permanently adds a permanent health increase. Okay, so let's put this on. So wait. Maybe we should be able to regenerate. Okay, as you can see, my health over in the corner, it now has 1 orange heart. Now, I'm not too sure how permanent it is. Do I have to remove this? I'm going to remove it, take some damage, see what happens. Take! Ha! Take some damage. Give me damage! Give me all your damage. And I can see that I can regenerate back there, sure. And if we wait for another few seconds... Nope. Okay, so it's only permanent as long as I'm wearing it. I'm wondering if it's a stackable item. I'm gonna have to check that at a later point in time, though it doesn't seem like it really matters right now. I have 830 seeds left, and he seems like a dolt. And we seem to have everything going pretty darn well. I think that's good. That's good. And we can expand our apiary setup, breed some more bees so that we can get everything going at a nice, healthy pace, and then hopefully get a good bow out of this return. Because, frankly, I love good bows. What I want to get is a bow that will be as strong as possible. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Ghostwood. It looks probably the coolest. Yeah, it looks the coolest. You can't deny. So I'm going to go with that, see if I can get a good enchantment eventually with all the slogging away that I need to do. Then hopefully that will work out. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Resonance Rises. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Next episode, I'm going to construct the other floor, and we're not going to be at the point where we can make this all nice and pretty, but we will work on that in the future. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll probably use a bunch of microblocks. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.